Hey, my loves. Creativity is what we're talking about today. Day 6 of Kwanzaa, almost over. And today's principle is all about creativity. And it's not about talent, but it's about survival. And at 61 years young, my creativity didn't just decorate my life, it saved my life. You know, there's a pattern here. This whole week of Kwanzaa is all about what it's done for me and what it can do for you. So today, day 6 of Kwanzaa is KUUMBA. And if you've ever thought that it was too late to create, never too late. This message is for you. So grab a snack and come on back and let's get into day 6 of Kwanzaa, KUUMBA, creativity. Habari Gani, my loves. It's your girl Lexi and your girl YAPPY. And today is day 6 of Kwanzaa KUUMBA. So welcome to my little corner of YouTube, and let's get into it. KUUMBA means creativity, but not creativity for clout, and not creativity for perfection, but creativity for healing and expression and leaving the world better than we found it. That's what it's all about, these Kwanzaa principles. Leaving the world better than we found it. And this is the last day of 2025, so it couldn't be any better to celebrate KUUMBA today at all. You know, for a long time I thought that creativity for me belonged to other people, you know, to artists, to young folks, and the people who had it all together, what I thought, right? Meanwhile, I was surviving. You know, I was grieving, and I'm losing on my weight loss journey, losing people around me, and losing really the versions of myself, you know? But what I didn't realize was that this survival itself was creativity. And being creative is how I have survived, And at 61 years young, and after menopause and loss, and starting over more times than I can even count, I didn't find creativity, but I remembered it. KUUMBA teaches us to always do as much as we can, you know, in the way that we can, to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it. Then we inherited our communities. You know, you see the beautiful murals, you see the beautiful grounds of people in their neighborhoods who are planting flowers and different things, making gardens. We're leaving this world better, and that's all creativity. So for me, you know, that really looked like pressing go live and telling my truth. That was the creativity for me, pulling my tarot cards, you know, on my little table here, and speaking to people that I might never meet, but somehow deeply know. And that's you. So for me, you know, my creativity isn't polished. It's nothing polished, but it's honest. And that's what I say here every day. You know, everything about me is honest. You know, there's nothing fake. There's nothing phony. I say what I mean what I say. You know, I'm not trying, as we say in the islands, this is not a puppy show. Okay, it's not a puppy show. This is the real deal. You know, and I just want to tell you something sacred, that honesty is one of the most powerful creative acts there is. I mean, of course, there's so many people on this platform who are so fake and phony. Some of them who I know. And they're so fake and phony, they won't be here after tomorrow though. They're getting the axe, baby, the axe. Because we can't go into 2026 like that. We can't. And not people of a certain age. Come on. Tell the truth. be real, be yourself. You don't have to be fake and phony, to be creative. You don't have to be at all. So this past year of 2025, creativity helped me reclaim my voice, and it helped me to build this community, build this whole community, this YouTube community of my soul family who I love dearly, It helped me to heal out loud and to come to you and cry on camera and all the things, healing myself. And it reminded myself that I still matter. Just like you still matter, And maybe, you needed to hear this today about Kuumba and creativity. If you're still breathing, you're still creating. You're still breathing, you're still creative. You're still creative. If you're still dreaming, you are still creating. Still creating those dreams in your mind. Yes. And if you are still trying, you are doing Kuumba. You are doing it. If you don't have, if you don't have to paint a masterpiece, you don't have to do that. Not if. You don't have to paint a masterpiece, right? To be creative. You don't have to be monetized here to be creative. You don't have to even share anything here to be creative. You really don't. You don't. Sometimes Kuumba is simply choosing just not to disappear. Just to be with yourself and be creative. Just don't disappear. Do something, right? Achieve something. Like, what did you achieve in 2025? That was being creative. The things that you achieved this year. Being here on YouTube, learning things from YouTube University, watching all the people that you love here, that's being creative. That's achieving something. And also, did you express your truth? Did I express my truth? I truly did here. I truly did. I achieved so much here. I built a community here that I love, of over 2,500 people in my community that I love, right? And I did express my truth. I expressed my truth here, and it just is wonderful. It's wonderful, And for me, it was maybe late. I started this channel at 60, but it was loud and soft at the same time, and imperfect, but yes, I started being creative, and that's what Kuumba is all about, creativity in your community. And you all are my community here. You're my community. Tomorrow is the final day of Kwanzaa. Can you believe it? Tomorrow is the first day of 2026. I'm so ready to say goodbye tonight to 2025. Bye, boy, bye. And start off with a bang tomorrow, 2026. Start off with a bang. And tomorrow is all about faith. It's all about faith. And so I hope that you come back and talk, and talk to me. Well, you can't talk to me. But I hope you come back tomorrow, and I hope that something resonates with you. I hope that you learned a lot about Kwanzaa, because this is my first year doing it here on this platform, as I wasn't here last Christmas. But I've been doing Kwanzaa always on Instagram and Facebook. I didn't do it this year. I was focusing here on Facebook. So I did not do the principles of Kwanzaa this year on those platforms. But that's where I've always done it in the past. And I just love bringing it here to new people, so you have an understanding, people who don't know anything about Kwanzaa and what the 7 principles are. And they're principles that we can all use, especially us in the Black community. But these principles, anybody can use them. Anybody can use them. So I just want you, to know that I'm so grateful to you. I hope that something in any of these messages this last week have touched you a little bit or opened your eyes to something new. I've gotten a lot of comments about people who knew nothing about Kwanzaa. And so they're learning and they're appreciating it so much. Share this with someone who you think, might love it, someone who thinks it's too late. When they see this gray-haired little lady, it's not too late. It's never too late. It's never too late to do the things that serve you. It's never too late. It's KUUMBA, creativity. So on that note, I just want to say that, as always, I love you plenty. And I see you. I truly do. And I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of us as a community here, learning and building together. And 2026, baby, is going to just be absolutely amazing. Amazing. So, Yappy and Lexi out. Deuces, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a most happy, prosperous, and healthy beginning of 2026. And I don't know when I'll be going live again. I may go live today. So stay tuned for that. But I wasn't going to, but I think I need to kind of wish everybody a Happy New Year. Maybe I'll do something silent later. And I'll be back probably on the 5th of January. I've got a lot going on that day because I've got to get my car situated. What I started yesterday, we got the first half of that done, which was we passed our inspection. Now we have to go and see about my driver's license. Today is the last day for my passport too. It has expired as of today. As of midnight tonight, I will no longer have a valid passport. So I don't know how it's going to look for me to get my license because I don't have any IDs to show. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. It's their fault. I could have got it on my birthday, but they wouldn't let me. So keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for Lexi. But I'll be talking to you. I'll let you know all the news, everything. So once again, thank you for spending this Nguzo Saba with me, the Nguzo Saba, the 7 principles of Kwanzaa with me. Habari Gani, my loves. And we will see you on the next one. Deuces. Peace and love.